All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you going? Of course, you are here with Andrew's digital twin, his digital avatar. I am here in the background. Clearly, I'm speaking about it, but I'm here with my good buddy Neil, and you can see his digital avatar as well. Neil, how are you, bro?
I'm awesome. Really happy to be here. This is another adventure with this company, looking to move forwards and well, let's just see where this goes. I'm already feeling a little bit younger, so as you can see, I'm probably looking a little bit younger too. So, hey, let's see where we
Actually,
go.
I'm pretty sure your digital avatar could probably still do the 100 meters in, sort of 10.5 or maybe 11 seconds, Who knows?
Well, I mean, I do have a school long jump record that I think still is standing. So I don't know. We might be able to put it to the test sometime in the future.
Well, we shouldn't joke about it too much, though, should we? I mean, we've seen plenty of movies that have warned of the dangers of artificial intelligence. I mean, everybody, I'm sure most people have seen the Terminator and Skynet takes over, the machines take over. Are we getting close to that, do you think?
Well, just as you say that, I'm visualizing myself, I'm climbing up the outside of buildings, and just being able to leap, to tall buildings and fly, that's just so cool. But I mean, you have heard me talking about, we are moving to the golden age. So, ooh, exciting times ahead for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. I mean, there's a lot more to that conversation too that we might delve into after. So, guys, just to give you a little bit of background, obviously this is a digital copy of myself, and it's a digital copy of Neil. They're called digital avatars, and of course, they've been created by our equity partner, our company that we have an equity partnership in, Digital Doubles. Now, of course, this is the brainchild of Dimitri and Alex from Futurology AI. I think I said that right. Futurology AI, say it the right way. Of course, this is just one of the iterations that we could be experiencing soon, one of the offerings for our company. And how exciting is that, Neil?
Oh, look, if you look at everybody who's watching us here now, and this is a step in the right direction where this avatar is going to work on our behalf to generate an income while we're asleep, 24/7, and that's kind of really exciting as to the vision and the future of where this is all going. It just gets better and better every day, and I know that what we're seeing now is probably just the early stages of some new technology, which is going to get better and better and better every day. So let's see where this goes, but certainly exciting as if you look at things that are rolling out in this company and everything in the direction that we're going. Wow, where's this going to take us?
So very true. And you say you talked about technology there and like the first version of it, if you like. And I was privileged enough to do a lot of Master Profis with you, Neil. We presented Master Profis all over Australia and New Zealand. And I remember one of the comments you used to make there is where we were in our training, and with our company, we were at the brick stage of the cell phone technology, and now we're fast advancing, and we're kind of at the same spot right now with digital doubles, aren't we, or with these avatars?
Well, you go right back to that, and the brick analogy, that was a brick, and the brick, did it have the foresight to actually create to be a slimline phone that we could talk to each other face to face anywhere around the world? So that progression in what, 20 years? The change in 20 years? So here we are now at the beginning of, I think, a new era and another level of communication that will span not only around the world, but who knows where we're going, whether we go off-world. I have had that vision, There's a couple of movies that you see where they're on another planet. I'm not sure if it was Avatar. It might have been something like that, but they could literally be on another planet, talking back home to family and friends as if they're in the same room. Is this where we're going? I think so.
It's kind of exciting and kind of scary at the same time. Just think about let's think about the repercussions of this, though, the ramifications of this. I mean, you and I have had many conversations over the last few years about the fact that I've said I'm going to be here till at least 120, then I'll reevaluate. And I know you have similar ideals because you want to make sure that your daughters, utilize their money in the correct way and they're not preyed upon. So let's imagine that we've done 120 years, and let's say we did pop off at some time. how does this look in 200 or 300 years' time?
Oh wow. No, I talk that, but then actually putting myself in that position, I've always said to myself, I'll go to 120 so long as I still have all my faculties and I've got good quality of life. And I certainly believe that I'm going to have that with the technologies that are still coming and what we will roll out. And just this technology here alone, and we're just getting starting with this. I know that Alex and the team have a bigger vision for this. This is just one layer of the onion, so to speak, on one of our investment sectors as to where this is going. So if this is sort of the first layer that we're probably the third layer, to be honest. The other layers that are still to come. It's like, wow, 200 or 300 years. I don't know. I can't honestly think that far, but it's where our imagination will take us.
You're so right in what you've said there. I guess where I was heading kind of with that question, and you gave a great explanation, is for those people that can't think that far ahead, that can't go, I'm going to be here to 120, because I know that's a big ask for some people mentally. Like, well, no, we're meant to die when we're around 80 or 90. And that's just programming. And that's why I continue to tell myself 120, and the same with Neil. But if we think about that for a sec, what would you say, Neil, to your great grandchild? Let's say your great, so we're 3 or 4 generations down. You have popped off, but you've still got your digital avatar here. Imagine, what would you say to that child that potentially never met you, but can see you and talk to you?
That's actually an easy question to answer, because what's got me to that level and to the ability to be able to talk with them, because by the time that happens, like, they're going to be they're going to be living life in a different way. Money's not going to be an issue in their lives. So they're not going to live up or grow up in a world full of stress and wondering where money's coming from. So, and sharing with them is my story and what helped get them to where they are, but to carry on the work that we've started for future generations, to take what has been handed down from what I've started and what we've started, so that they continue this growth, this freedom of thought and processes that makes not only their lives better, but the lives of people around them and the planet that they're living on. And kind of hard to think what that may look like. I'm pretty sure we'll be traveling differently. We'll be living on the earth differently. We possibly will be already have the ability to visit outer space. So it's like, that message could end up being a universal